abundance, abundance, and gratitude to all. I done said this before, and I'm saying it again. 99.9% of the people that have social status, that have money, that has that's on these platforms that's talking about liberation and talking about they want better for people or better for so-called black people, they are misleading you, misguiding you, and they have dropped the ball tremendously. These people cannot see for shit because I've been saying this for many sunrises. We are heading directly into a global fucking dark age. Global dark age. Point blank and simple. And nobody said it. You people think it's going to take years for this shit to happen. No, it's not. It took years, or a few Gregorian calendar years, to put it in place for this extinction level event to transpire. We are in the precipice of an extinction level fucking event, my people. And it's very sad that people are being misled by people they believe that are educated, or that they exercise intuition, perspications. These people are fucking far. These people, 99.9% of these people want money. They want your money, they want your energy, they want your life force. They don't want to give you life, they want your life. In April 2026, the Trump administration ordered emergency actions to shift water from the Flaming George Reservoir to Lake Powell, aimed at preventing Lake Powell from dropping below critical hydropower generation levels. Say that again. Aimed at preventing Lake Powell from dropping below critical hydropower generation levels. No electricity, no energy, nothing is moving. The plan, initiated by the U.S. Bureau of Reclamation, involves releasing up to 1 million acres of water, while currently reducing water releases from Lake Powell to Lake Mead, raises significant concerns about accelerating the decline of water levels at Lake Mead. So at this time, they don't give a fuck about Lake Mead. They're like, fuck it. Some people gonna go. It doesn't matter. And they already know this. They already know this. Emergency shift. To save Lake Powell from dipping below minimum power pool, up to 1 million acres, up to 1 million acre feet of water is being released from Fleming George Reservoir. Lake Powell protection. The action aimed to raise Lake Powell elevation by approximately 54 feet, aiming for at least 3,500 feet by April 2027. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. I thought they controlled the weather. Why they can't just put a big old cloud over there and make it rain and fill up Lake Mead? Huh? Oh, okay. Lake Mead impact. Reduced outflows from Lake Powell will cause Lake Mead to decline further, threatening up to a 40% reduction in Hoover Dam power capacity by fall of 2026. Yeah, I see shit hitting the fan, starting to hit the fan this year. Yeah, I'm starting to see it. Maybe I didn't want to see it this fast, but I'm happy that it's happening. All y'all want to argue if the earth flat around, extraterrestrials fighting in the sky, God Most High, Yahshua Yahweh, he want us to pray to him. The devil is evil. The devil is under the ground. He's evil. You all are a bunch of fucking grown children. You're worse than I'm really starting to believe this. You all are worse than the fake education system, the religious system, and the medical system that is being pumped to so-called black people. All you that be over the internet talk about, oh my gosh, it's a war in the heaven. We spoke this language. Throw salt over your shoulders and turn around 3 times. It'll erase all your karma. All of you. You're fucking crazy. We are on the precipice of an extinction level event. Granted, none of the pink-skinned people, none of the complex cells are going to move forward. But there is going to be a lot of us that's going to fall with them. Are you French shows kidding me? We are on an extinction level event. You on the West Coast, I don't know what to tell you. I remember Mr. MB33 speaking about this. He done shut his mouth up about it. I remember the UV rays, the UV readings. Nobody wants to do them. That are unnatural to the planet. The sun is separating us. People will eat each other again. Outright. We're not talking about eating each other by McDonald's, KFC, masking it up through these fast food chains. We talk about literally outright eating someone. That's coming back. And it's already happening on parts of this planet. Not to mention the tick outbreak. Are y'all kidding me? Pause.
America has a tick problem, and it's way worse than you think. They're tiny, silent, and right now spreading across the United States at an alarming rate. What's happening in 2025 is on a completely different level, and most Americans still have no idea. A new invasive species called the Asian long-horned tick has exploded across 21 states. It's not supposed to be here, but it is. And it just started carrying a potentially deadly infection called ehrlichiosis. One scientist said it plainly: a storm is brewing. The CDC reported more ER visits for tick bites in July 2025 than any of the previous 8 years. In Ohio, Lyme disease cases surged over 700.
And it's so funny because I'm gonna have to pause it right here. That they would automatically, the first species that they will put on here regarding the ticks is using black people. When they don't even come on us. They don't like to be on our skin. They don't like to be on our hair. Unless now I will say, if you full of acid, mucus, if you full of that, it's a possibility. But for real, to be honest with you, they don't even like to be on us. We don't even attract lice and ticks. We don't do that. That's the other people. But they want to use a black woman and a black fit young girl. You see how they promote and pump their shit to try to make it seem like we're the same? They want us to go down together. We're not. We're not. We're rising with the sun. You are falling with the moon.
100% in just 1 decade. And here's the part that should really concern you. 68% of tick exposures happen on your own property. Not in the woods. Right outside your front door. Lyme disease gets the headlines, but Rocky Mountain spotted fever kills more than 1 in 5 people who go untreated. And a tick only needs 2 hours on your skin to transmit it. The threat is real. It's growing. And it's closer to home than most people think.
That's why it's so funny to me that we're literally, you got people arguing if the earth is flat around to this day. All false flags, that's a fake, the moon, what we talking about that for? We are on an extinction level event. How much water do you have? You got flashlights, you got candles, you got non-perishable food. What the fuck are we talking about? If God coming back, we'll deal with him when God get back. Right now, the planet is drying up. We're too comfortable on this planet. The planet is making you uncomfortable. A storm is brewing. Not only are you worrying about ticks, you're worrying about the UVA, UVB, UVC, the ozone layer being removed. You got ticks on your ass, you got the sun on your motherfucking ass, you got history and the shit that you benefited from on your ass. Y'all just backed yourselves up into a corner, and my people are right along with you. But don't worry about it though. Kala crazy, he off his rocker. You niggas third eye, it ain't even your third eye, it's your first eye. So I'm gonna call it for you, it's your third eye. See, you let your first two eyes be the leader for you. And your third eye took the back seat. See, when you wake up to reality, when you go within and wake up to truth, and you know that the universe has to prepare you for you to be able to handle truth. And when you wake up to truth, your third eye goes back to its rightful place. It's your first goddamn eye, your pineal gland. And you don't even worry about the physical, the other two eyes. You operating with your third eye all day, every day. So you see things completely different, no matter if it's something on a billboard, something that's on a TV, something that come across the radio. You see completely different. When you go outside and you look at the sky, you don't see a black and a blue sky. You don't see that. You see multicolors. You see a transition. You see things changing. And the fearful and the ones that want to take and usurp energy can't see. But because they have been trained to articulate themselves well, to play on the minds of people, you think you was winning, right? You thought you was winning. See, that's what I love about Mother Universe. She make you think you winning. The whole time you fucking losing. Abundance and gratitude to you all.